Get ready for massive market moves. Versor Investments LP just locked in a significant position, acquiring 332,757 shares of Warner Bros. Discovery, Inc. This move solidifies their stake, making WBD their 12th biggest holding, and we dive into how this acquisition is shaking up the media landscape.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the intense activity among institutional investors. Concord Wealth Partners dramatically increased its ownership in Warner Bros. Discovery by nearly 50% in just one quarter, and Physician Wealth Advisors, Inc. saw an incredible 152.1% increase in their position. We break down the aggressive moves by these major players and what it means for WBD's stock. Now let's talk about the insider activity. We examine the massive sell-off by CFO Gunnar Wiedenfels, who divested over 600,000 shares, and the significant sale by insider Bruce Campbell, highlighting the shifting sentiment from top executives in Warner Bros. Discovery. Finally, we shift gears to global content strategy. Sam Lyon, VP Digital and Social at Warner Bros. Discovery Sports Europe, is set to discuss how WBD is building a massive multi-platform sports experience at the Digital Content Summit, alongside new speakers from World Sailing and Coolr Sport. Don't miss this deep dive into the future of sports streaming. Versor Investments LP has recently increased its stake in Warner Bros. Discovery, Inc., acquiring 332,757 shares during the fourth quarter, according to its latest SEC disclosure. This purchase valued the shares at approximately $9,590,000, making WBD the 12th largest holding in Versor Investments LP's portfolio, and representing about 1.5% of the fund's total assets. Other institutional investors have also adjusted their positions in WBD. Concord Wealth Partners significantly increased its holding by 49.9% in the third quarter, accumulating 1,321 shares worth $26,000. Physician Wealth Advisors, Inc. saw a substantial 152.1% increase in its position during the third quarter, now owning 1,404 shares valued at $27,000. Rakuten Securities, Inc. also boosted its stake by 81.5% in the fourth quarter, reaching 1,160 shares valued at $33,000. Additionally, JPL Wealth Management, LLC, purchased a new position in the third quarter, and Tower Trust and Investment Co. experienced a massive 4,730.8% increase in ownership during the fourth quarter, holding 1,256 shares worth $36,000. Market sentiment among equities research analysts remains mixed. Reports from various brokerages show varied price targets and ratings. TD Cowen lifted its target price to $26 with a hold rating, while MoffettNathanson upgraded the stock to a strong buy. UBS Group maintained a neutral rating with a price objective of $31, and Sanford C. Bernstein set a target price of $27.75 with a market perform rating. Overall, among the analysts tracked by channel YouTube.com, the consensus rating for WBD is currently hold, with an average target price of $26.36. In insider activity, recent sales were noted. CFO Gunnar Wiedenfels sold 617,580 shares on March 3rd, and insider Bruce Campbell sold 1,580,331 shares on March 4th, totaling significant transactions. Over the last 90 days, corporate insiders sold a total of 8,206,827 shares, worth $230,674,025, representing 1.8% of the company's stock. Financially, Warner Bros. Discovery operates as a global media and entertainment company encompassing film production, television networks, streaming services, and distribution. The company recently reported earnings for the quarter, posting an EPS of $1.17, missing consensus estimates. Revenue remained steady at $8.89 billion year-over-year. The stock currently trades with a market capitalization of $68.28 billion, a P/E ratio of -38.91, and a beta of 1.57. The stock has traded within a 52-week range of $8.82 to $30. HBO Max is set to expand its global presence into Vietnam next month, with the service launching on June 16th. This move signifies a key step in Warner Bros. Discovery's ongoing international growth strategy, bringing a vast library of premium content to Vietnamese audiences. The HBO Max offering will feature top-tier content from the WBD ecosystem, including acclaimed films from studios like Warner Bros. Discovery, alongside flagship content from HBO and Max Originals. Viewers can anticipate access to Oscar-winning movies such as Sinners and One Battle After Another, as well as highly anticipated originals like The Last of Us, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Game of Thrones, and The Pit. The catalog is further bolstered by iconic franchises, including The Lord of the Rings, Friends, and The Big Bang Theory. James Gibbons, president of APAC at Warner Bros. Discovery, stated that the launch in Vietnam marks the successful completion of their direct-to-consumer rollout across key Southeast Asian markets and significantly widens the reach of their content offering in the region. In related news, HBO Go distribution across Vietnam is scheduled to cease on June 15, 2026. Looking ahead, the long-term trajectory for the service is expected to see HBO Max integrated into Paramount Plus once Paramount completes its takeover of WBD later this year. Prosperitas Financial LLC has significantly reduced its investment in Warner Bros. Discovery, Inc., selling 99,296 shares during the fourth quarter, resulting in a 31.4% decrease in its stake. Following the sale, the fund now holds 217,103 shares of WBD, making it the 15th largest holding. This position represented 2.4% of Prosperitas Financial LLC's total holdings, with the investment valued at $6,257,000 as of the latest SEC filing. In the broader institutional landscape, other investors have also made notable moves. Trek Financial LLC increased its position by acquiring a new stake worth $8,312,000. Valeo Financial Advisors LLC boosted its ownership by 13%, acquiring an additional 1,522 shares, bringing its total holding to 13,235 shares, valued at $381,000. Sentry Investment Management, LLC, also grew its stake by 19%, purchasing 1,031 shares to own 6,465 shares, worth $186,000. Furthermore, ABN AMRO Bank NV and Pure Financial Advisors LLC each established new stakes in the company during the quarter, with ABN AMRO's purchase valued at $476,000 and Pure Financial Advisors LLC's at $355,000. Institutional investors collectively control 59.95% of Warner Bros. Discovery's stock. Analyst sentiment surrounding WBD remains mixed. Weiss Ratings downgraded the stock from a hold C to a sell D rating. Rothschild & Co. Redburn maintained a neutral rating with a $31 price target. Conversely, MoffettNathanson upgraded the rating to a strong buy, while Raymond James reaffirmed an underperform rating and KeyCorp reiterated an overweight rating. Overall, analyst coverage shows a split, with one analyst rating the stock a strong buy, 6 assigning a buy, 13 assigning a hold, and 4 assigning a sell. Data aggregated from Channel YouTube indicates an average analyst rating of hold and an average target price of $26.36. Recent company performance shows mixed results. Warner Bros. Discovery reported a loss of $1.17 per share for the last quarter, missing consensus estimates by $1.07 despite reporting revenue of $8.89 billion, which matched analyst expectations. The company experienced a 1% year-over-year decline in revenue and registered negative returns on equity and net margins. Sell-side analysts are projecting an earnings per share of minus 0.15 for the current year. Insider activity has also been significant. CFO Gunnar Wiedenfels sold 617,580 shares on March 3rd, valued at $17.45 million, marking a 47.17% reduction in his ownership. Director Paul A. Good sold 600,000 shares on March 16th, decreasing his position by 71.06%. In the last quarter, insiders collectively sold 8,206,827 shares valued at $230.67 million, representing 1.8% of the company's total stock. Warner Bros. Discovery, Inc., a combined entity of Warner Media and Discovery, Inc., operates across film, television production and distribution, linear and cable networks, streaming services, and consumer distribution. The company's recent stock trading saw the Nasdaq WBD opening at $27.24 on Tuesday, with a market cap of $68.28 billion and a P/E ratio of minus 38.91. The stock has traded within a 52-week range between $8.82 and $30. London, UK. Ahead of the Digital Content Summit, Warner Bros. Discovery Sports Europe is set to unveil its strategy for delivering a unified, multi-platform sports experience across Europe. The summit, returning to King's Place in London on June 10, will convene broadcasters, federations, leagues, clubs, and rights holders to gain practical insights into navigating the rapidly evolving digital content landscape. Sam Lyon, Vice President of Digital and Social at Warner Bros. Discovery Sports Europe, will be a key speaker. Lyon will present his vision in the session titled Streaming the Summer of Sport, how WBD is building a multi-platform digital experience for European sports fans. This presentation will detail the digital strategy underpinning one of Europe's largest summer sports operations, showcasing how WBD is preparing to deliver over 4,000 hours of live sport across HBO Max, TNT Sports, and Eurosport. The discussion will delve into crucial elements including streaming innovation, in-app features, localized social content, and audience engagement strategies. Adding further depth to the agenda, the summit has welcomed new speakers from major sports entities. Thomas Roberts, content lead at World Sailing, and Ben Goldhagen, director of sport at Coolr Sport, will join the lineup to explore innovative methods for engaging sports fans through short-form content. These new additions complement an already robust roster of speakers, which includes Rob Pilgrim from Meta, head of Sport EMEA, Greg Stobart from the England and Wales Cricket Board, digital content lead, Jimmy Graham from Little Dot Sport, content strategist, and Lewis Wiltshire from IMG, SVP and Managing Director of Digital. The Digital Content Summit provides essential insights for industry professionals looking to understand how leading organizations are successfully adapting to the complexities of multi-platform content delivery.